Welcome. This is just for information, you can see there, part 1, lecture 7. See, in the beginning we solved questions where the angle was less than 90 degrees. There is no chance of getting negative sign for alpha 1, alpha 2. So it is crystal clear solution, no confusion, nothing. Last class, lecture number 6, I told special cases. Sometimes for when the angle is more than, angle means you should not ask which angle, between the two forces. When the angle is more than 90 degrees, then 3 possibilities are there. Possibility 1, alpha 1, alpha 2, both will come positive. Okay, then no confusion. Okay, I have set the question, see, I know how to set a question. Possibility number 2, either alpha 1 or alpha 2, one of them will come negative. So, my question number 2, I have set so that, this is resulted here, alpha 2 will come negative. I have set the question. Question number 3, the question is set so that alpha 1 will come negative. So that everything will be clear now. Now, question is, see here, 3 important questions, concept based. First, I will tell those people who have not gone through lecture 6, high time, leave the class. No, I don't recommend. If you cannot follow what I tell, concepts are explained. Of course, if you have not gone through it, still if you understand, well and good, okay, good, I will appreciate. But I cannot explain each and everything repeatedly in each and every class. There is a limit. The concept of negative sign for alpha 1 or alpha 2, I explained last time. So there I told something for you, what to do. In such cases, final when you put the result, what to do, I told there. This I will explain today in today's class. But if you have not gone to that class, and what explanation I give, if it is not clear, you have to blame yourself only. See, if you are not serious, not following what I tell, my class is not for you. Only those dedicated, serious people who want to really learn, let them go through my classes. Further, I cannot tell. This will keep on going like this for entire course. Mechanics, strength of materials, structure analysis, later if possible RCC steel, everywhere same thing. I will always be very strict. Follow whatever I tell, then only you will get proper knowledge. Okay, start. Question, 3 important concept-based questions. Question is, find resultant completely. I already told what is completely means. Magnitude, direction and line of action. Since all of them are concurrent force system, line of action is not required. You require only magnitude and direction. That is only R and one of the alpha you require. Y means go through earlier classes. Okay. Line of action location comes only when you go to coplanar force system. After concurrent is over, when I change over to coplanar, there full explanation I will give you regarding line of action for the given concurrent force system. Make a note. 3 questions are here, A, B, C. You make a note. All 3 questions, only 2 forces are given. When only 2 forces are given, or first of all, any number of forces given, you can solve by resolution. But if only 2 forces are there, you can go for resolution, or directly you can apply law of parallelogram forces carefully. With the proper care, you have to apply it. So, right here, all 3 questions, A, B, C, in all the 3 questions, only 2 forces are there. So, right here, all the 3, we can apply law of parallelogram forces. Okay, start. Solution. Right here, solution by, you should write law of parallelogram of forces. That all you have to write, I told you. Dictation I will do. Start. First, solution for A. Whatever given, sketch here. See, 50, 60, 140. Something like this. See, this angle are not required. We will write the answer with respect to these two. This all I explained earlier. going in a bus, bus is turning, your position in the bus will remain unaltered with respect to surrounding objects. Okay. This is given concurrent force system. Now, star. First of all, I should not write because I told last time, in future, I will not write. Still I thought, because important question I wrote. But when you put the sketch here, statement, how they gave the forces, same way right here. Any one you take P1, other you take P2, angle theta. So, I need not explain this one. Consider two forces P1 and P2 passing through a point O. Let angle theta be the angle between them. Let R be magnitude of the result. Let be the resultant force. You can write let R be the, you can write magnitude of the resultant force. Alpha 1 is the angle made by P1 with the what? Made by P1 with, oh, I have tried to sketch out, right? Made by P1, made by resultant with the force P1. Alpha 2 is the angle made by resultant with the force P2. I written as shown. Now I will do one thing now. Okay, I will show it here. See, that also important. I forgot. Okay, this is a star portion. Okay, that is see here. O. If this is P1, it's a small sketch actually. Okay, P1. If this is P2. I told as shown in the figure, so I show it now. Resultant can come either that side or this side. We have no idea, simply write here. Of course, resultant red color. I forgot. I maintain the color for resultant. See, close your eyes and write. Not vertical. See, something like this. R. From P1, see, this way you consider angle alpha 1. See, I told you, from P1 this way, P2 this way. Alpha 2. This all I explained for you. Okay, right. Formula for alpha 1, formula for alpha 2, correct idea. Alpha 1, P2 sin by P1 plus P2 cos. P1 sin, correct. This is the formula. Okay, now continue. For the given force system, P1 equal to 50 Newton, P2 equal to 60 Newton, theta equal to 140 degrees. I substituted, got the resultant. I already calculated to save the time. Okay, 38.778 Newton. Now, angle alpha 1, tan inverse of, you want angle with which one? With the force 50. So, other force 60 into sin 140 by that force 50 plus once again other force 60 into cos 140. It comes plus 84.024. Alpha 2, tan inverse of, other force 50 into sin 140 divided by this force, very thoroughly explained earlier, 60 plus other force 50 into cos 140 plus 55.976 degree will come. See, write a note here. Note, for both alpha 1 and alpha 2, we got positive values, positive sign. Therefore, happy. Why happy? Because no confusion. Therefore, directly present the answer. Right. Resultant R for given force system is light line mark 50 and 60 passing to point 2. Out of scale, alpha 1, see from a P1 we considered like this. See, this way. Positive came, correct. It is like that. 84.024. Alpha 2 from P2 we considered this way. Yes, positive came. This way is the answer. This is a resultant. Now, you can check the answer by resolution. This question not required because straightforward question. See, for this question, check by resolution, you only do it. But in the notes I will write because it is actually not required. Why? Too simple. I will check by resolution for these two questions because that will give you confidence. This question, the checking is not required. Okay, over. Question number 1 over. I will go to question number B now. 2. See, I will change here now. Solution for B. B. See, given question is out of scale. Okay. This force is 90 Newton. You should write once again. This force is 40 Newton. And they are not given 140. Okay, I'll put somewhere outside so that I want space. So they are given How the question given right here? Question given is the force given here of how much? 90 Newton. One more force given here of this way. How much that one? 40 Newton. 40 Newton. Then they drawn a reference line here. See, one horizontal line they have drawn. This is the point O. They told this angle is 30 degrees. This angle is 20 degrees. Okay. Now, resultant they want. Start. Again, two forces. Write the same statement. But remember, same statement will repeat. But remember, we want theta. So, if I substitute here, P1 equal to, I have taken this one P1, 90 Newton, P2 equal to, you cannot rub this way, 40 Newton, theta equal to, see here, those who want, actually not required. This is 30, this is 20. This sketch, you write once again here. Before you write theta, see, that sketch, you write once again here. This sketch. Then do one thing. I am writing here. This is 30 plus 20 is 50 degrees. Total 180. Therefore, this angle will be 180 minus 30 plus 20 is 50. It will be 130 degrees. You should not write here. When the time for theta comes, this sketch you write once again there. Right there. Not here. Okay. Therefore, then you write theta equal to how much? 130 degrees. 130 degrees. Start. Resultant R equal to root of 90 square plus 40 square plus 2 into 90 into 40 into cos of 130. I have to calculate. I have not calculated answer. And alpha 1, see, this alpha 1 is tan inverse of, okay, I rub everything. So that why confusion? Sometimes hand only I use. See, if you want this angle, see here, if you want angle with 90 Newton, alpha 1, see this way is tan inverse of other force 40 into sine of 130 degrees divided by this force 90 plus 40 into cos 130. And if you want alpha 2, it is tan inverse of, see here, from here, other force 90 into sine 130 divided by that force 40 plus, you write one more sketch there, 40 plus 90 into cos 130. Calculate. Now I will calculate because I have not calculated. Not calculate, I will calculate now. 90 square plus 40 square plus 2 into 90 into 40 into cos of 130 equal to square root answer 71.217 Newton. Resultant is 71.217 Newton. Okay. Now angle. into sine 130 divided by 90, it became 490. Okay. 90 plus 40 into cos 130 equal to tan inverse 25.484 degrees. See, it comes plus 20, plus will come 25.484 degrees. 25.484 degrees. Correct? Huh? I'll check once again. 40 into sine 130 divided by bracket 90 plus 40 into cos 130 tan inverse. Answer 25.484 degrees. Correct. And now calculate this angle. Actually, one is sufficient. This is only curiosity. Okay. 90 into sine 130 divided by bracket 40 plus 90 into cos 130. Oh, when I calculate, negative sign is coming. So when I put shift tan inverse answer, it is showing minus See, minus, very important, 75.484 degrees. 484 degrees. Make a big note here. Negative sign came. Sign came. Note here, now write here. Note, alpha 1 we got positive sign. So happy. Happy. But alpha 2 we got a negative sign. Therefore, chance of confusion. And right there, he means me. He will remove the confusion. We will correctly listen what he tells and understand properly. Okay, see now. How to represent the answer. Therefore, this all I am removing now. Okay, see now. Therefore, resultant R for given force system will be as shown below. How is the resultant? See, whatever given, O. O point is here. 1 force 90. Light line, because by resultant you want. Point O. Little this side. Negative one. Okay, okay. 90 Newton. Other is something this way. How much? 40 Newton. If you want, you can write whatever they are given here. Whatever they are given here, right here. So, because given question, in the question what is given, they told 30 degrees right here. But actually not required. 20 degrees. Now, from the line of action of P1 to resultant angle alpha 1, we took this way. You should write everything. We took this way, anti-clockwise, see, this way. Answer came positive, correct. Therefore, resultant will pass little this side. How much angle? 25, around 55. Resultant R equal to 71.217 Newton, and this angle equal to little out of scale. See, 30 degrees, 20 degrees, nobody will believe. I should shift it. Okay, okay. Why confusion? I'll shift it. So that looks more neat. Little this way. Okay, now correct. Resultant R, and this angle, see, we took like this. Positive sign came, correct. No plus minus, 25.484 degrees. Over. Now, by chance, if they ask you angle with this line, tell the answer. The angle will be, you should write, if they want this angle, it will be 30 plus 25.484. If they want it, 30 plus 20, 55.484 if they want it. Okay, over. But our answer is this one. Now see alpha 2. Actually, question over. See, once you get this angle, you can get this angle. You don't require any theory, but still to understand. Okay, alpha 2, see now. I will explain alpha 2. Right here, we got a negative sign. Option 1, what you have to do is, instead of going this way, we took alpha 2 like this. You have to go this way, opposite. So, see, instead of going from P2 to resultant in the clockwise, you have to go anti-clockwise. That means this angle is how much? No minus sign now. 75.484 degrees. This is the correct answer. Now you can get this angle. This is one of the option right here. This is one of the option. Okay, completely right here. Okay, now do one thing. Or other option, which is the best option, other option, which is the best option is, see, now remove this one. Remove. You don't remove. You should remove. You should write once again. I am not removing. Why should I remove? Okay, now, see, still board is blank here. Other option is, I told, as soon as you get negative, you write minus 75.484 or whatever value you got here. How much you got? I told last time, we got minus 75.484 484. Whatever display is there with negative sign, close your eyes and add 180 plus 180. Because why? Because tan 180 plus theta is tan theta, I told last time. Or remember, if you get negative sign, add 180. This is the best option. Answer comes to 104.516 degrees, right? Other answer is or plus 104 point, I forgot, see, 104.516 degrees. 516 degrees. And now use this for marking alpha 2. See here now, or from the 40 Newton force, we took alpha 2 like this. This is cancelled. That is this angle. The other angle is, see, how much? 104.516 degrees. Now, add these two values. Actually, not required. If I told if answer is not tallying, that is the end of my teaching. 25.484 plus 104.516. If you add, I am getting 130 degrees. Oh, correct. See here, 130. So once you get 25 here, automatically you get it. This is the answer here. Now I will do one thing. For this question, I will check the answer by resolution. But remember, it will come systematically later. Right now, no. So I will do one thing now. Before I check, I'm rubbing space now. Since I am rubbing the space, I should remember the third question. I will write here now only. Don't see here. I am preparing for question number C. Now only. Question number C is what is given, I will write first. So that, because once I rub the board, I cannot see anything. Given force. Don't see here now. Given force system. 0.75 Newton. 75 Newton. 160 Newton. Don't see, I am just writing for myself only. This angle is 150 degrees. So that I can remove everything now. Okay. Don't see here now. Now, this question I can now check by resolution. And remember, I told you how to solve by principle of Carta 75 160. Very hardly matters. Why? Because it's not yet solved. You only do it. Okay, one now. Now, 1 minute now. I'll check the camera first. Can I write up to here? If I can write up to here, because problem should not come later. 1 minute. No, I cannot write up to there. See, luckily I checked it. See, fortunately I checked it. Otherwise, after everything is over, problem would have come. This also I can remove. This is also over. I think I can write up to here. Sufficient for me. Up to here if I write, okay. This is my safety. You don't bother about these things all. Yes, I can use that space. Up to where down? Down. Okay, everything is okay. Now see. And make a note. Make a note. You make a note first here. Make a note. He is now solving by principle of resolution. In the class, it is not yet told. Therefore, right now, if it is not clear, leave it. Once I go to resolution, then come back and solve. Therefore, I will do very, very briefly. See, no one should tell, not explain, because this resolution principle systematically will come later. Okay, now, see correctly. 90 Newton this way. I'll write here now, see. Or I will do here only simple. This 90 Newton here will have one component like this, one more component like this, and other one, point O. This 40 Newton here will have one component like this, one component like this. you need the angle with the x direction. They told 30 degrees. This is 20 degrees. Now, I won't waste time. You write what I am telling you, observe. As long as you take the angle with x direction, x component is cos. 90 cos 30, 90 sin 30. Small I am writing, space is not there. 40 cos 20, 40 sin 20. This will be equal to 40 into cos 20 equal to 37.588. 37.588 Newton. Newton I won't write. 40 into sin 20. 13.681. This is 13.681. That's one. I told briefly 90 into cos 30 is 77.942. 77.942. 90 sin 30 is 45. Okay, over. Now you calculate sigma fx, right side positive. I won't write plus, okay, I will write plus 77.942 minus 37.588. Answer will come 77.942 minus 37.588 is coming plus 40.354. Plus 40.354. And sigma f, that means I should write, that means your sigma fx without sin is 40.354 Newton to right side. Then I will calculate sigma fy. I will take upward positive plus 45, again plus 13.681. 13.681 equal to plus, both came positive, 45 plus 13.681 is 58.681. 58.681. That means sigma fy equal to 58.681 Newton upper side. Now do one thing, space is not there. I'll use this space. See, these all not required. Or, correct now? Okay, now or, I write here now, because space is not there. To the point O, right side net force of 40.354. Sigma fx equal to 40.354 Newton. Sigma fy going up of 58.681. 681 Newton. Then the resultant will be through the point O. Resultant will go this way, or this is the angle alpha x with the x direction. Your r and alpha x will come. Space is not there. I will write direct answer. Those who want to write a note. Result, because there is both are 90 degrees now. Now sin cos will not come for r. Resultant r equal to root of sigma fx square plus sigma fy square. Space is not there. You write 40 point, this all will come systematically later. It is 40.354 square plus 58.681 square equal to root answer is 71.217 Newton. You calculate 71.217 Newton. And alpha x is tan inverse of vertical by horizontal. Fy by fx, 58.681 divided by 40 point, this all I told you last time. Earlier I told it. But still wait for some time. Angle is 55 point, the angle alpha x will come 55.484 degrees. 484 degrees. Okay, now check the answer first. 71.217. Oh, beautifully tallying. Then from the x direction, this angle is 55.484. This is 30 degrees. See, this is 30. When that is, see, the resultant is how? The resultant is here. From x direction, from x it is 55.484. This is 30. When that is 30, this angle equal to 55.484 minus 30 should be 25.484. See here. I will not tell I will stop the class and teaching if anything goes wrong. But remember one thing, if I announce that way and if answer is not tallying, the only chance is calculation mistake. Then I will check once again. There will be no technical mistake. My stopping of class teaching is if I make a technical mistake, not for calculation mistake. See, spelling mistake, I am not, my mother tongue is not English. And English I started only in 10th standard. Till that time, our local language, mother tongue language is Kannada. Therefore, I sometimes get confusion for spelling. Who bothers about spelling first of all? Of course, those who are English people, they will bother, but subject understanding. So sometimes I get doubt. Is it A or E? I write whatever comes to my mind. I will tell, don't comment on spelling mistake. And calculation mistake, I can make out. Usually, I do not make grammar mistake. I sometimes make fun of the students for grammar. I will tell them, see, grammar, I got good control. Irrespective of that one, suddenly sometimes slip of tongue, some grammar mistake happen. See, he did not went. No, he did not go, not did not went. But in a spirit, sometimes, see, he did not went. It will not come. So, I told, spelling mistake, don't make issue. Calculation mistake, I will rectify. Grammar mistake, rarely, if it is there, leave it. Technical mistake, I am responsible. I will never make technical mistake. Okay, now, lastly, question number 3. I will do one thing now. I will rub the full board and prepare question number 3, including shortcut solution. And 1 minute now, before I go further, see, this sketch you write here, I will remove all this one now because I want more space. Same story you write here, P1, P2, theta, therefore alpha to alpha 1, etc., all same statement. So if you compare, P1 is 75 Newton, P2 is 160 Newton, and theta is 150 degrees. This much I do. Okay, I will do resultant also. Resultant equal to, okay, rub it. Okay, I will finish that much now first, so that then I want the board. First I will finish this much calculation, 1 minute. Result R equal to 75 square plus 160 square plus 2 into 75 into 160 into cos 150. I will calculate later after rubbing the board. I will calculate. I will calculate not in front of you. Before I switch on the camera, I will finish the calculation. Why? Nobody will doubt whether I can do it or not. Alpha 1, angle made by resultant with the P1 force. This alpha 1, tan inverse of other force, 160 into sine of 150 divided by that force, 75 plus 160 into cos 150. I have set the question so that last time alpha 2 came negative, this time alpha 1 will come negative. Some will tell, sir, how you know it, sir? I set the question. When I set the question, I know how to set it. Don't bother. I will tell you, never worry about those things. Alpha 2 with this one, 75 sine 150 divided by 160 plus 75 cos 150. This will come plus. This will come plus. Okay, now I will do one thing. I will rub everything here because resolution I want to explain now. Because one of resolution, what happens is, not resolution, okay, one of them will come negative this time. So resolution I will give more important. So I will prepare the solution. See, this all I will remove now. Why? This everything. Remember now, before I go further, remember, alpha 1 I took like this. Alpha 2 I took like this. Remember. So this all I will remove now. Fresh I will write. I completed everything. I will explain now briefly. Okay, see now. I substituted, got the value of R and substituted for alpha 1, alpha 2. I need not explain this one. If someone will tell, sir, explain, sir, means I will tell, don't come to the class. This is maybe 10th or 11th time I am explaining. But remember, this time alpha 1 comes negative, alpha 2 comes positive. See, alpha 2 positive, happy, note, negative, not happy. Okay, now, resultant R for given force system, option 1 is as shown below. Option 1 what to do is, see, I will tell you. Actually, what you can do is, see, where you got a positive, use that one. Alpha 2, see, this is a note only, already over. Alpha 2, you took like this. Positive, yes, over. Then why you want this angle? So, see, you took alpha 2 like this. Positive came, mark here, over. But still if you want, then the other angle is minus 51.531. So, alpha 1 you took like this. Negative came. Therefore, what to do? Therefore, instead of going this way, you go this way to line of action. It is no minus now. How much? 51.531 degrees. That also will do. Therefore, see, if you want this angle, you will get how much? See how much you get? This is total 180. So from 180, subtract 51.531, you get 128.469 degrees. That is one solution. This you use this one, then get this one. Or option 2, see here, over. First you write this much, then write option 2. Okay. As soon as you get, see, you should go back. As soon as you get minus 151, comma, or you can write and, there is one more value is there. How much that one? Whatever you got, minus 51.531 plus 180 is plus 128.469. Now plus will come, 128.469. Use this angle, alpha 1, this way taken, positive. Oh, see here, same answer. This is by law of parallelogram of forces. Now, just to understand, this all I will remove now. None of them required. See, not required. Answer is still required. Answer is required there. Other things are not required. Okay, now, just check by resolution. Briefly, right here. Briefly, because why? Later it comes. How many times I have to tell? Now, one problem is there. See, if you want resolution, somewhere here xx will come. No angle given. So do one thing. Take any random value. Any random value. Later we will remove it. See, this is 150. So this plus this is 30. This looks like a little more inclined. I will take 18. Why 18 is just like that. Once that is 18, this will be 180 minus 18 minus 12. Remember, this 12 degree and 18 degree, these two will vanish later. Last answer we want with respect to this one only. This for resolution. Okay, start. This all I told earlier. Or in that one notes I have sent, demo notes or sample notes, there this is told. See, 75 going this way. 75 cos 18, 75 sin 18. 160 goes this way. 160 cos 12, 160 sin 12. This all I will explain later. Add this one, sigma fx. 71 plus minus 71.329 minus 156. Negative means I took right side positive, negative, left side. Sigma Fy, both are upwards. I got positive. Now, mark the point, O. To the point O, see, sigma Fx is negative. So, non-negative, left side. No negative now. Sigma Fx equal to 85.175 Newton. Sigma Fy is 56.442 Newton. Therefore, now the resultant will be in between. Mark it here. Okay, now again color problem. Resultant will be more this side. This is the resultant. R. This angle I will call alpha x. Okay, start. Resultant R equal to square root of, you write, I am not wasting time, sigma Fx square plus sigma Fy square, because later it comes. Today only checking purpose. This square plus this square root, I am not going to calculate. I got confidence. I will just show the calculator. See, give the answer. See, it fell down. I got guarantee. It will come plus 102.178 Newton. Oh, same answer. Then alpha x is tan inverse of, see, when you want this alpha, angle tan is other side first. Sigma Fy by sigma, this is important, Fx equal to tan inverse of 56.442 divided by 85.175 equal to, this you have to calculate. JFF, I will tell you later what is JFF. Calculate. I will tell what is JFF. 56 actually need not calculate. You know the angle. See, from this side you know the angle there. 56.442 divided by 85.175. Shift tan inverse answer. Huh? I am getting 33.531. It is 21.531. It is coming 33.531. Plus is not required. 33.531 degrees. See, this is a recorded class. I cannot make too much fun of it. I told already. Just for fun. I am acting as if I am getting confused. In the offline class, when students are there, I will tell what I will do. I will calculate. I will pretend this way. 33.531. 21.531. Something wrong. Where is wrong? Students will start talking among themselves. See, sir is playing with us. See, they know. They will tell some trapping is there. Sir is deliberately acting as if he is getting confused. Yes, I am deliberately acting because this alpha x is not this angle. It is, see here, this alpha x is, see here, from here, x direction alpha x, this angle it is. So, correct now, see. Therefore, now go there. See, okay. Now, this I will remove now. Therefore, for the resultant from x direction, this angle is how much? See, this angle is 33.531 degrees. But we want this 12 degrees. See, this is 12 degrees. From 33.531, you subtract 12. See, 33.531 is this one. This is 12 degrees. Subtract 12, you will get 21.531 degrees. This is what we want. Because why? This 18 degree, 12 degree, we just imagined. You introduced first, then you removed it. Because finally you require answer with respect to 75 or 160. So go through all the classes. I will tell you now, class number 8 or lecture 8, what is that one? Someone told me earlier, you can apply law of parallelogram of forces only for 2 forces. More than 2 you cannot apply. Next class, I am considering 4 forces and apply law of parallelogram forces. Possible, little lengthy. I will tell you how. Actually, you can make out how. Why means two reasons. One, laborious process, so not required. You can go to resolution. Second one, by doing that one, you get more and more grip now. You are getting more and more, you are applying the law 3 times there. Okay, therefore, unknowingly, it will give you more practice. Okay, one class you sacrifice for that one. One extra class, bonus class. I write there, just for fun. Actually, just for fun, because it can be easily solved by resolution. But here not for fun, here serious only. Okay, thank you. We will meet in the next class. Lecture number 8, I think. This is 7 I told.